All right, here with Justice, who was victorious here tonight for CFC 31 on the preliminary card. How you doing, Justice?
I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling real confident. I want to point out that I was the only true knockout in the first round on this card. Everybody else, TKOs, submissions, and a couple pussy decisions on this card. I showed up to fucking fight. I should be on the main card.
Nice. Yeah, that's what we like to see. We like to see finishes here, like get in and get out. That should be the idea for everybody. But let's talk about like the training, like the lead up for this fight. Like, how did everything go for you?
Everything was going great. I know in my last fight against Amazing, you ask any fighter, there's days where you don't want to be there, and I just didn't want to be there that day. And he just kind of laid on me. It got me pregnant that fight. So I walked in with a chip on my shoulder this fight, and I wanted to rip Sammy Gilligan's head off his shoulders and put it on your desk and let you know that justice is here, justice is being served, and I put Gilligan back on his stupid fucking island with all his friends. I'm here to make statements. I'm here to win. I'm not here to lay and prey on somebody.
Promo. That man kind of promo.
All right, so
both of their real promos.
Yeah, so we recently noticed that you have you've opened up a gym. Like, you want to talk about a little bit about that?
Absolutely. It's honestly my pride and joy, and I never thought I'd be able to do this, but working with the CFC and the paychecks that I get from these wins and those win bonuses that I be getting, and that fight of the night bonus I got, I was able to open up Justice League MMA, where we're taking a little bit of the disenfranchised of the CFC, the people that people talk down on, and we're turning them into this strong unit. I mean, you saw the results today on CFC 31. Justice League MMA, we went undefeated, baby. Everybody that was in my gym on that card won, and there were no decisions in that gym. We're a gym of finishers. We're a gym of killers, and we're coming for everybody in every division, every weight class. You add them, you line them up. We'll knock their heads off, and we'll put them on your desk and thank you and ask you for the next one.
Facts.
Right. So to talk about CFC 31, this was also like your birthday as well, so it had to feel real good to get a finish here tonight with it being your birthday as well.
Man, it's almost inexplicable, the feeling of even the nerves. I have to admit I was a little nervous. Nobody wants to get beat up on their birthday, right? Everybody can agree to that. But I knew that today, I turned 32 years old today. People are saying I'm too old to be in this fight game. I'm washed up. I'm out of my prime. So I knew I had to show out. I knew I had to show out on this card, and I did just that. A flush KO in 2 minutes, 55 seconds of the first round. A 32-year-old man beat up on a kid, and I'm proud of it.
All right. So where do you like you and your teammates, you guys planning on like having an after party or something? Kicking it in Los Santos tonight or something?
So after party at my penthouse. Zion, no bitch ass can't come.
So after party, we're gonna postpone it. I'm gonna spend time with my wife, my newborn son. So I gotta go spend time with them. After party will be coming up real quick. I'll shoot out all the details. Everybody but Zion is invited because he's on Xbox.
Everybody is an after party.
Because he's on Xbox, that bummy console with no.
Y'all funny, man.
So the after party details will come. Like I said, I'm 32.
Oh my God.
Job, you know what I mean?
I
whip ass on the side. This is my side gig, and I'm good at it.
I'm about to just pick up prostitutes and call it a party.
What other kind of party?
Go ahead, though.
What? You picking up dudes and calling it an after party?
Man, I don't even go to parties, man. I just drink wine and just.
Oh, that's
Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. But go
ridiculous. Anyway, let me stop talking to somebody that will never step into the octagon with me because he's on an inferior console.
Man, if I had PlayStation, man, I would expose you, bro.
Bro, load it up, dog. Fold me then.
Load it up, huh?
Watch what happens.
Load it up, huh?
I'm
Load
starting,
it up.
baby.
You talking about a knockout? You talking about a knockout on the prelims?
Hanger
Look,
only, baby. Can't be
listen.
folded.
You talking about a knockout on the prelims, bro? You was on the prelims, you got a knockout, and you all smiles for that?
Wait. Where were you on the card? Where were you on the card? Oh, that's fucking
hey, I started taking a break. Hey, I know what's next for me. I know what's next for me.
What are you even doing?
I know what's next for me.
What are you even doing here? All right, well then, what are you doing?
Why are you happy to knock on the prelim?
I'm about to go ahead and mute you, man, so we can get back to this thing. It's a lot of people in here waiting. We gotta chill out.
Prelims.
Anyway.
All right, yeah. So after like you were saying, like all of your teammates was victorious here tonight. I know you guys got to be ecstatic about that, but like, what's next? What's next for Justice? Like, what do you see? Like, when do you want to get back out there again?
What's next for me? I want to get right back out there. I want to get back out there on 32. I'm hoping eventually, and this is all respect. You know, he's here at the table with us. I do want to step in there with one of my trainers, one of my coaches, and I want to get in that ring with Rick Valentino. I liked what I saw today out of him. I like what I see out of him a lot, and I just feel like him and I could put on a war. I'm sure he's got other things ahead of him. So until that fight, you know, can be made, I'm here to take on any and all comers. But that's really where my eyes lie next. I would love to get into the ring with Rick, maybe down in Atlantic City, you know, close to home, so I don't got to fly out, spend all that money to bring my wife and kid out with me.
Right.
So, but that's it's all a respect thing, you know. Put him to sleep, put him to bed close to home, so you know.
Hey, spend the night in AC. I'm partying at the gym. My after party's at the gym.
All right, babe. That's what I like to hear. Nothing but love to you, though. Nothing but love to you. But I will be knocking you out eventually.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
All right, so like we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up with you, Justice. But like, is there anything that else you want to say? Like, this is perfect time to shout out your gym Instagram.
Absolutely. So follow me on Instagram at CFC Justice. Justice League MMA Instagram will be coming soon. We just got, you know, we're getting our gym members up before I pop out that Insta out there. But shout out to everybody on in the gym, Justice League MMA, bringing justice back to UFC 4. I'm proud of all you guys, and we're only going up from here. At CFC Justice on Instagram. Thanks, Prez.
All right, thank you for your time, Justice.
Good man.
All right, who's next? Who wants to go next?
I'm next. I'm up. I'm ready.
All right, go ahead. All right, now we have the winner of the CFC 30-31 main event, Miles Rothfarb here, the current defending 145 CFC champion in the featherweight division. How you doing today, Miles?
Couldn't ask for anything more. Couldn't be better.
Right. So, were you expecting, like, this fight? It wasn't as like closely contested as the last one was, but it was still like he still gave you a run for your money. Like, were you expecting it to be a little easier, or were you expecting it to be about the same? Like, what did you do different in this training camp than you did in the last one?
I wouldn't say my training or my preparation changed. I just think that my approach to the fight changed. You know, I had opportunities that if I decided to take more of a risk, I could have finished the fight a lot earlier and it made it look a lot better, but it would have put me in more of a firefight. Instead, I just took a step back and let the skill for skill difference show itself over the course of the longer fight. And, you know, my opportunities came and I took them when they were safe enough to do so without putting myself in harm's way, without, you know, I was never really in trouble in that fight. Unlike the first fight, I was in a deep submission. He had me hurt on different occasions, dropped me once. I knew that skill for skill, I didn't have to worry about him beating me if I just played it a little bit smarter.
Right. Yeah. One thing I noticed differently that you did in this fight than the last one, than the first fight you guys had, was you went to the like you attacked the body more often, and
Yeah.
ultimately that like when it came to the third round, like Aztec's stamina was super low, and like he really couldn't like get off a combination to even hurt you. So it was just game set match at that point. Like, was that a part of the game plan
Oh
going
yeah,
into the fight?
100%. He gassed out in the first fight, and uh, through the build-up, he was saying that I only caught him because he was gassed out, and I came in again, gassed him out, proved that it wasn't just him, making mistakes. It was me forcing him into those deep waters, and I just really, I mean, there's no other way for him to see it now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm a better fighter. I'm the champion, and still, there's nothing he can ever say or do about that. Chapter closed.
Right. Okay. And also, like this is also your first fight, official fight back on UFC 4. Like, how did it feel? Are you good with the move to UFC 4, or would you rather stay on 3 if you had the choice?
I mean, I I'm past UFC 3. I think that
Cap.
I was the best at it. And but the games moved on, and so will I went back to UFC 3 because uh, of my surgery on my arm. I didn't want to really go deep back into trying to relearn the game. I went back to what I was already comfortable with and what I was good at when the opportunity came to do so. Because I started my career on 4, went back to 3 after that surgery, and then when the opportunity to win a title on that game was there, I took it, and that's really all there was to accomplish at that point. And I moved back to 4, and that's where I'm going to stay.
Right. Sounds good. So like, who do you see like being a possible matchup for you now? Like, who do you see that could possibly challenge you for your belt in the near future? With your division being reestablished, it's yeah, it's going to be like a lot of new fresh talent coming to the division. Like, is there any particular person that you see as a threat to
I don't
you and
see
your
it.
title run?
I don't see any threats. I don't even know who plans on coming to challenge me in my division. But as contenders fall in line, as I see more events with guys fighting at 145, then somebody will establish themselves as a true contender. There are guys calling me out every day, wanting to fight with me, and it's not that easy. You don't just say, "Hey, I want to fight Miles," and get the fight. You got to earn that.
Right. With the division being reestablished again, there's a possibility of it being a while before you can make your first defense. Like, would you rather like fight like a big name in the meantime, or would you rather just wait out and see how your division plays out and then make a move after that?
I'm definitely down to bring in some big bucks, bring in some views, uh, and then boost up somebody else's career by attaching them to my name. So yeah, I could fight another big name outside of my division, and or I could wait to see where contenders fall in line. Uh, it's open to me. I said something about this fight being my last fight. I don't really see that happening now. It was just a moment in my head that I was just like, you know what? Do I really want to do this anymore? I spoke too soon. I'm not going nowhere. Um, but yeah, I mean, the door's open. It's either somebody big, somebody that's going to blow up the scene, or some contender in my division will prove themselves worthy.
Right. So you are also a part of the the Justice MMA. Like, how's that move been for you? Like switching to that camp.
It's been pretty effortless, honestly. I mean, I'm training with the same guys that I've been training with almost as long as I've been in the community. Um, you know, Rick and Boria, Quaylen, all been there, mafioso for a long time. Now we brought, Justin's opened up his gym and brought all of us in. So, it's a blessing to have that, that core team together. Shout out to them boys, 6-0, me and Rick. Co-main and main event. Brought the house down with our performances. And I said it after CFC 31 or after CFC 30. Our boys didn't come out on top the way we hoped they would. And I said the second after that card finished that we're going undefeated on the next card. And if you want to go back in our DMs and find that message, I promise you I could. And we did it. We made it happen.
Right. So were there any nerves about this fight being in, well, it's Aztec's hometown as well, but like were there any like more nerves?
It ain't nobody else's city but mine tonight. It was not, it's no nerves. Other, there's always like pre-fight nerves, just anxious to get in there. But as far as nerves of feeling threatened or nerves of lack of confidence, none of that. I mean, this is, like I said, it's my city. Ain't nobody coming in here probably gonna beat me. I don't care if they
King of LA.
Exact King of LA. I don't care if they were born here too. It's not their city. It's my city. They fall under me.
All right. With that being said, like, is there anyone in particular that you want to face next?
I don't have a name in mind, man. I'm just, gonna enjoy the win, family, team, my city, and just reflect on the positivity that's come my way in this game. I've been at the tops and I've been at the bottoms of this sport and in this league in particular. So, I'm finally doing what I always knew I could do, and I'm just gonna enjoy that with the people that helped get me there. And as far as what's next, that'll fall in line when it's right.
Is there any message that you want to send to the rest of the division as it's developing at this time?
Prove yourself worthy. Do something. Show me. Earn it. No, ain't nothing going to be given. So it's got to be earned.
All right. And do you have anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
Just shout out to the team. Congrats to the boys. Happy birthday, Taylor. Thank you for the opportunity. And I'm gonna keep talking my shit.
Right. Is there any like social media handles you want to advertise at this time?
Yeah, run up the Justice League page, run up my page, Haymaker Miles MMA or Haymaker Miles CFC, one of the two. Run up all the boys. Run up the CFC page. Just keep blowing this up, man. We got something crazy brewing. We got a real product that we can turn into something big, and we've already been doing it. We keep doing it. It's only going to grow bigger and better. So, be a part of it, support it, help grow it.
All right. Miles, it was a pleasure interviewing you, and good luck on your next outing. Can't wait to see you in the octagon again.
All right. Thank you for the time. Appreciate it. Much love.
Take care. All right. Who wants to go next?
Going once, going twice. Sold to the man with the big hair. Can I go?
Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody else. Yeah, want to go. All right.
I'm surprised. I'm low key kind of surprised.
Ain't nobody else going?
I really am kind of surprised that nobody else said anything. I mean, I see like 3 dudes who got good wins tonight, and nobody's speaking up.
I think everybody waiting on each other.
If you want.
Well, honestly, Rick, you be the dude with a losing record, so you're out of there. As far as that's besides the point.
I don't even understand what the fuck you just said. You ain't even fight on this card. Why is you even here?
You don't understand. You don't understand facts. You don't understand facts. That's why.
Mind if I call someone out that I fought already but lost to?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hey,
I fought Murphy my first fight.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Hey, Zion, like after I'm gonna try to get like all the people that was on the card first, and then I'll get you last. All right.
No problem. That's why I wanted them to go first, because I was kind of surprised that they didn't.
Yeah, because like I'm
No one
like
cares about your opinion, Zion.
it won't be a part of the like this presser, but like it's gonna be like a 1-on-1, like with you basically type deal. All right, but who was saying something before I interrupt?
Myself.
Who was that again?
AWL is a Wakadu there.
Oh yeah, all right, I see you. Okay. Oh, fuck. All right,
So
we'll go ahead.
there's two people, and it has nothing to do against Justice, but I watch his fights and I find like he's a quick starter. I'm someone that usually lasts out the first round or two and then comes on in the third. That would be someone I would like to fight, but I would really like to get my rematch against Murphy because I gassed myself. It was my first fight, gassed myself out in the first round, and then just held out for a decision loss after getting knocked down like 6 times. So I that was a terrible fight, and I really would like to get that one back. I've won 5 straight now, so.
Which do you remember which event that was on?
Oof, that was Murphy. Now it had my name different than what it actually is. It was under Zawodnik.
All right. Well, okay. So like
it was
after we
4 or
do
5
this,
events ago. It was a CFC 28 or 29.
after this event, like I mean after this press conference, go ahead and add them in the Discord, and then we'll see about making that happen for you. But so let's talk about your fight. Like so, like your fight like stopped abruptly, like in the middle of it.
Yeah,
Like
that
what
was
happened with
weird.
that?
Like I don't understand. Like because I have it, it shows the full fight. Like it says that I won by split decision. I knocked him out literally 5 seconds after it cut off. It was a head kick, like just a regular like roundhouse, right roundhouse, head kick knockout.
Right.
So, but yeah, I don't know what happened because I watched the fight again, and it was literally probably like 5 seconds after it cut off. I've had a few fights that haven't been able to air just because either myself, my opponent, or something on my side having an issue. Like my shut off once, theirs shut off once, but like I've had 5 straight wins that I would like to maybe get at least a. I feel like I'm getting people that are just coming in, and I would really like to get a fight that's someone actually in the standings that puts my name on the board instead of people just saying I'm getting can crushing.
Right. Yeah. Being 5-0, you are definitely in line for something big. Like at this time,
Five
like
and one.
it's
Murphy got the first win on me,
five and
and it
one.
was
Okay.
CFC. Yeah, it was 5-1. Yeah, Murphy beat me a while back.
All right. So like at this time, like you're in line for a big fight, like a big fight in the rankings. Like who would you if you could pick, like who would you want to face in the top 10, top 5?
Uh, Honestly, top 5. I would probably say Rowan. That's the only one that I've seen him fight, and I think we would be a good fight. But I haven't really watched. Honestly, I've been with my work. I work at Moon Paramedic, so I've been pretty busy. So I haven't been seeing as much of the fights. I'm starting to get more into it now. So this is. I've seen a lot of his, and I think that it would be a decent fight for someone in the top 5. But I would like to fight Justice, honestly. I would like to fight him. I like his style, but I really want to fight Murphy again, if wherever he went.
Yeah, we'll talk with the matchmakers, etc., and see if we can make that happen for you. Like so this fight, like how did it feel to finally get a fight aired? That
It felt good. Like the last one was my loss that got aired, so everyone's seen me gas out in the first round, and like they seen that I could take a few punches because he knocked me down like 8 times in 3 rounds, and it went to a decision. But it just that her having that one be the only one that aired, and then everyone sees my record going up and up and up, but nothing being aired, it was kind of like, okay, well, what's actually happening? And I am a slow starter, so like the first and second round, even of this fight, I honestly would have given it to him so far, but I knew he was gassing out, so I figured by the third round I was going to take it 100% because he was almost dead, and that's exactly what happened. He gassed out, but like I just feel like everyone thinks that I'm a can crusher, or I'm just someone that's not at high level. I'm not the best level fighter, but I usually get that. I've got some good KOs in the third round so far.
Right. So basically, what you're saying is you want to get some respect within the community,
Oh,
correct?
100%.
Yeah. When would you like to get back out there, get on the
So
card
I
again?
did sign up for the 32 card, CFC 32 card. But honestly, whenever I'll sign up probably for the next fight night as well.
Right. So you just want to stay active and stay ready.
I say I would like those fights, but I don't mind if you keep giving me other people. I'll just keep fighting. But I just find them getting people that I've noticed that like people are coming into the league. I'm getting them right as they come in constantly. So I just want it to be maybe that's where I should be right now, but I don't think so. I think I've shown that I should at least get challenged now by now. Murphy was a
Yeah.
good challenge, so I that was like a war that we had, even if I got my ass kicked. So I just knew that I could fight a lot better than that. It was my first fight. I was nervous. Even this fight, the guy pissed me off before the fight, so I fought like shit. He had me pissed off, and I had to calm down. I think by the mid of the second round, I was like, okay, he's gassing, so I'm gonna calm down. But me and him were going back and forth in DMs for like a good day or two. So
Yeah. So you guys gotta do that in the Discord. Get some hype around your fight. Make people wanna watch it. Get interested
yeah,
in it.
true. Yeah, it's got to be more in there. I'm not as big into the trash talk. I've got to get more into it, but
Honestly, you don't have to if you don't want to. Like it's a preference. Like yeah, because like
I'm a
not
Steven.
yeah yeah not everybody's gonna trash talk.
He called me a bitch, and I said thank you. So whatever. It just kept going. I was like, okay.
Right. So is there any last words you would like to say before we wrap this up?
I want a ranked opponent. I haven't even seen their names half the time in the ranked, so it's like I'm at 7, and I just feel like by then I should be getting someone in there.
Right. Yeah, I can tell you right now, like you are definitely you will definitely be getting somebody higher ranked in your next matchup. That's guaranteed to happen.
Right on.
Right. Is there any last words you would like to say? Like any social media handle, advertise?
I'm just starting it, so I'm gonna probably create it fully tomorrow morning. I've gotten it started now that I'm actually getting into this more, but I'll send it out there tomorrow. I don't want to get it started before I've officially made it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. It was nice hearing from you. Congrats on the win again. Sorry about the mix up that
No
happened
worries.
with
That's
your
not you
fight.
guys' fault. Things like that happen.
Yeah. Yeah. The next one will be better. So yeah. Just stay training and it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, thanks.
All right,
Better.
peace out. All right, who wants to go next?
Anybody? Ain't nobody gone?
I'll go.
About to say, yo, boys, quiet tonight.
I'm in the middle of a fight, so I'm trying to finish this real quick. But yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead and get D Haddix first, bro.
All right, you fought on the card, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Jackson Kane is mine.
Okay. All right. All right. So how did it feel? Like were there any nerves with your fight tonight?
I mean, I think there's always nerves in your debut fight. My debut fight in the promotion, went out there against a guy that I felt like I had the advantage of immediately as soon as the fight was assigned to me. I mean, even though it's my first fight, I feel like I'm one of the top fighters in this entire promotion. But obviously, it's my first fight, so I obviously got to earn that status. But yeah, it was a pretty. It was fun once I got out there, but definitely nerves.
Right. So do you who would you like to fight next? Like, is there anybody in particular that you see like that you
Uh,
would think would be a good matchup?
there's a couple people. I mean, like I said, I'm just starting a promotion, so I don't know if I'm really in a place to be calling people out. But
You know, it's this just per se, like if you could, basically.
yeah, at this time, probably not. I'm just looking to get more fights and get more experience to get my ranking up. But I think after my next fight, I'll definitely look into getting some more fights, some more call outs for certain people.
Right. So with this being your first event, first time viewer of it, like how was the experience for you?
It was a lot of fun. I watched CFC 30 actually. Shout out to Taylor who recommended and brought me into the CFC. Big shout out to him. Watched the CFC 30, a lot of fun, and it inspired me to get in here. I play UFC a lot, but I never really played in a competitive league. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the experience. A lot of great fights on tonight's card. I mean, there was a couple decisions where I felt like people could have been more active and just instead just grappled. But overall, it was a good card.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It was definitely a good card. Definitely a good card for up and coming fighters, new fighters to get exposure on themselves, etc. But like have you took part in making a Instagram account, like getting more involved the with
Um,
the role play side of things?
yeah, I just made it actually. Like a couple minutes after my fight, I got a suggestion by one of the guys in my training camp, Justice MMA 6-0 tonight, which we've heard multiple times. But yeah,
Uh,
I got some suggestions from them to make one, and I made one. But I don't know if I'm still trying to get it all set up and stuff. So at the moment, there's not really a lot to promote about it. But next time I'm out here, I definitely got you with the promotion.
Hey,
all
we
right,
finna
sweet.
turn him into the American Patty Pendler. You ain't gonna have no clue where his ass came from. He just gonna skyrocket to the top.
So how is it training with training in Justice MMA?
It's a lot of fun. We got a lot of high level guys in there, as y'all seen. Obviously, again, I'll say it again, 6-0. Couldn't be more proud of everybody in that gym. It was a great night, especially in the main event. My boy Prophet getting the featherweight championship. Co-main Rick Valentino with an incredible performance. One of the real only knockout of the first round of tonight's card. Taylor, great fight by him. So it's incredible to be in that gym. There's a lot of high level guys, and I'm improving every single day.
Right. So at this time, is there anything else you would like to say to the viewers, or anything that you would like to anybody you would like to shout out? Anything
Um,
like that?
just again, shout out to Justice MMA. Shout out to everybody that's helped me get to this point, and I'm excited to continue to see my growth in the CFC.
All right, sweet. Well, I'll definitely be looking forward to seeing you fight again. Did you have you signed up for the next event,
Yeah,
or are you
CFC
this one out?
32 I signed up for as well. I'm looking to fight I'm not looking to sit here and take pity fights against whoever. I want to fight everybody, anywhere, anytime.
All right, cool. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. All right, it was nice talking to you. I'm glad you decided to join our promotion, and we look forward to seeing great things from you in the future.
All right. I look forward to keep on fighting. Thank you, sir.
No problem. All right, anybody else? Anybody else?
Y'all good? Y'all done?
Yeah, fuck it. I guess I'll go. Nobody else.
All right, so Rick Valentino, you in your last outing, the fight didn't go the way you wanted to. How did it feel tonight, getting the co-main event spot on CFC 31 and getting a victory here tonight?
I'll start off first by saying era extremamente irrespetuoso. He was extremely disrespectful, like leading up to this, And before that, the fight with George, it was a win-win situation. Like, if I lose, it doesn't matter because I'm fighting somebody that I watch people hide from, and at the same time, I'm gonna learn from it. And if I win, obviously, you know what that's gonna do for me. So it was a win-win-win all around. Kane, I guess he could get. I guess I could say he get a little bit of respect from me after this fight because his ass could take a punch. I'll tell you that. But besides that, I don't know, man. He gave me the fire to do what I did tonight. Like I had the match ready, and he put the gasoline in front of me nonstop, over and over and over and over and over. Like some people, you just gotta do something to them bad. Nah, I felt he was the guy who he needed that. He needed to have me do that to him.
Right. Speaking of that, it was a lot of bad blood going into this fight between you two. A lot of back and forth. Like, did that make
Yeah, a
the
whole lot of
victory much sweeter?
slimy ass shit. Hell yeah, a whole lot of slimy ass shit on his side. A bunch of cornball, slime ball shit. Talking a whole lot of shit just to get that ass whooped. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, ain't no beef no more. It is what we do it for. You know, whether it was promo or not, whatever he was doing it for. Hey, hopefully it worked out. Cause you know,
Right. With
I
this
don't know.
with this fight having so much bad blood, did it make it did this fight feel have more pressure than your last fight?
Mm, nah, not at all. Cause I thrive under these type of situations. Like it's it's easier for me to work the best way I should when somebody gives me that fuel. Like a lot of people, they get mad and they just shut down. Like they just become a Stronzo Kulo. Like they just can't do it. But me, I don't know. It just gives me the motivation I need. Like my motivation is calculated. I don't get angry and rush into shit. But with that being said, it was more pressure than the last one. Just simply because it's like one, no disrespect to Kane. I mean, it's just being honest here. This is two different levels of opponent from my last fight into this fight. So I really could not lose this one. Like if I lost this one, that's a bad blemish on me. So, you know, and anything can happen. So going into it, I just kept thinking like, all right, I can't let a Buster Douglas happen in here. I can't have that.
Right. Like who do you see yourself fighting next? Like if you had the option to pick, like who would you see yourself matching up against?
Uh, a good one I wanted was Justice, but we got a special place and time. We want to have that little dance, that little date. Slap him on his ass when we done. Give him a little kiss on the forehead. We got to do that by the sunset in Atlantic City. We can't just be doing that in Norway where it's all cold and shit at. I gotta let my baby have his bikini on when that goes down. But
We kiss on the
you
lips
know,
out here, dog.
hey, hey, yeah, only if he treats me right. But anyways, yeah, man, that's what I'm looking at right now. So, but until then, until that card, that location is a possibility, I'm probably just going to be taking whoever's in front of me. I'm not picking and choosing. And nobody else has really had my name in their mouth like Kane. Nobody else has tried to fuck me over in different ways. There's no bad blood. There's nobody whose head I'm just hunting for right now like I was for Kane.
Right. So with that being said, like you are also a part of Justice MMA. How has that move to that camp helped you progress in your career?
Well, I think the best thing is people they sleep on the new guys. Like when new guys in the chat come in asking people to spar and stuff, they just take it as like, okay, let me go whoop this guy's ass a couple times, like do my thing with him, and maybe he learns something, maybe he doesn't. Either way, I'm gonna have fun whooping their ass. Like, I look at it completely different. When I join the gym, it's 3, 4, 5 new guys I got to spar that I've never sparred before, and I'm gonna keep sparring them. And we might add a guy or two in there, in the future too. But the good thing with the new guys is it keeps you in that rhythm of fighting your opponents, because you keep going up against somebody that you haven't sparred before. You don't know their style. You're going into it blind. Like, it definitely helps out a lot.
Right. With that being said, during the match between you and Kane, like I noticed like you were like real patient and calculated. Like your head movement was on point. Like a lot of combinations that Kane tried to land, like you just weren't there for him to be landed on. And like was a part of the game plan, like to tire Kane out and then just take him out in the later rounds, or did that just happen on its own?
You smart. You smart. You loyal. You. Yeah, that was definitely a plan. I mean, that happens pretty much every single fight. If you watch any of my fights, like I'm getting more into the rhythm of. I started out as a counter puncher, a defensive fighter, and I've been throwing more like walk downs into my game plans. Like I'm getting better and better with counter punching in the pocket, coming forward, doing it all at the same time. And yeah, everybody who knew about this fight happening, who trained with me, they knew the game plan. Every single thing that I said I was going to do in this fight, I did. Knock him down, let him back up. Knock him down, let him back up. Knock him down, jump on him, scare him a little bit, let him back up. Like, I can say though, I'm pretty mad that I knocked him out with the jab. That was the only thing I had differently planned. I didn't have any plans in doing it with the jab. I wanted to make it look a lot cooler. And the leg kicks, yeah, we can't leave that out of there. They say that's his signature, right? I had to make sure I broke them legs. I talk about my leg kicks. That's the signature Rick Valentino leg kick now. And he was the BMF, right? And he lost to how many people? And they never claimed that spot. They never said nothing. They never said that's my belt now. Fuck that. That's my belt now. I'm BMF. Somebody got to do it. Ain't nobody else said he took it.
Yeah, maybe in the future we can bring that back.
Hey, I got it. It's in the trunk right now.
Right. With that being said, so like like you said with the new guys, like they're like really helping you out, like keeping it fresh, like not knowing the game plan and stuff like that. Like is there any like up and coming fires that you fuck Coda that you see in this that's new to the CFC that could be a possible contender in the future?
Hey, these guys gotta forgive me. I'm bad with the names. Let me give me 1 second right now, and I can tell you. Let's see these rankings. Welterweight. Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, Justice is the main one. Amir Khani, he's still pretty new to me too. And he's getting better and better over time. Lightweight, there's a lot in lightweight. I think half or more of our gyms probably at lightweight. And all them guys got potential. And they all knew. But to put a name on it, I say Justice. Amir Khani. Yeah, that's what I got my eyes on right now. And that's not just plans on who I want to fight or anything. That's just guys that I see my eyes on. I see them working, doing their thing.
Right. So a rough estimate, like how many people, how many fighters that are in the CFC is in that gym?
It's small. I think everybody in it was on the card tonight. Yeah, everybody in the gym was on the card tonight. It wasn't 6-0. It was 7-0.
There's 11 people in the gym.
11
Oh,
people.
damn! My bad to the to the other 4.
Yeah. All right. So that pretty much rings up. I know you got to be ecstatic about getting back in the win column on a big card, co-main event with the. How did it? What? Yeah, that too. Like, how did it feel like to see your national anthem before you came out?
Man, that one brought me back. Like when I seen the Australian anthem pop up, I was sitting there and I was hoping it wasn't just part of his walkout. I was like, please, please let me get my anthem in there too. Like it's been a long time since I heard it, and I only hear it. Besides from the last time I heard it in person, I only hear it once, twice, 3 times a year when the national team plays. Like the Euro Cup, they played it each game before that. So I hear it maybe once, 2, 3 times a year. That's it. It ain't like every other thing. And those Euro Cups is once every 4 years, so I'm overestimating. I hear it probably 2, 3 times every 4 years. That one made me feel good. I like that a lot. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Did that give you like an extra boost of like motivation, like seeing that?
Absolutely, that's one of the biggest things that the players say for Italy's national team before they play. They say that that if you play a game without that, it's not going to make you any worse. But playing the game with that, it puts that fire in you. Anybody who knows what those lyrics mean in that song it's a very passionate national anthem. It's not like any other one.
Right. All right. So that pretty much wraps this up. Is there any advertising you would like to do at this time to the viewers?
We got the FIFA League going on Instagram. That's about it. We got that. That's at Global Esports 1 on Instagram. That's only FIFA right now, but it's going to change. It goes by seasons. That's why it's Global Esports. We got people from all over the world, and if you join, we do a vote every once the season's over, change it up, do a different game. But besides that, I want to shout out to my gym, Justice MMA. Shout out to my guys, the Mafioso, La Cosa Nostra. Fuck all the Stronzo Kulos. Anybody coming for us is going to have to deal with the consequences. Yeah,
Would
I
you?
got that.
Would,
I got that BMF belt in the back seat. We about to go to the West Vinewood nightclub, pop a bottle of that Twerkzilla, and get it.
would you like to like like shout out your IG page like for promotional value?
Oh yeah, that's Rick Valentino 185 _. Everybody go and get in there. All the bad Latina mommies with the fat booties up in LA tonight. Hit me on that. Y'all gonna find out where we at that West Vinewood nightclub, Los Santos. I'm gonna have the bottles of Twerkzilla on deck. Everybody hit me. You
Right.
will
That
get it. You will get a follow back if you are certified. If you a bitch, you ain't getting one. That includes Zion.
All right. So that pretty much wraps this up. Yeah, it was good. It was good talking to you, Rick. Congrats on the victory tonight, and look forward to seeing you back in the octagon soon.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. My apologies for the liquor getting into my system. The longer the interview went on, I started to get a little bit more, But I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
No problem. All right. Anybody else, or we can wrap this up now. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. All right. So to Craig's leave. All right. This wraps up the post-fight press conference for CFC 31. You can catch all the action if you missed it on our YouTube channel at Catfighting Championships on YouTube. CFC 3031 Rothfarb versus Aztec 2. Make sure you check that out. Like, subscribe. If you like what you see, join the Discord, join up, and we'll be back live this coming Sunday for Fight Night 27. Montana versus the Lion, Moroccan Lion. They will be fighting for the interim welterweight championship. So make sure you tune in for that as well, and we'll see you guys Sunday. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you all watching the event. Take care. Peace, love. Out. The Bad Man.